Well, right about now is about a hour 15 minutes towards till the Nerf Force is going to start, and just going over everything, making sure it's gonna work right. And yeah, the some people don't have weapons since this is a class Nerf War. I'm in the 8th grade and I'm running that. It's gonna be interesting. Not sure how it's gonna go. I'm supplying some. My friend's supplying some. We kind of co-organized this thing. Back in the field between these barns, we have some tents and barriers set up along with our trailer and a ladder secured down with some rope. And that is probably going to be some interesting events. We're planning to do capture the flag, HVZ, free for all. Then I'll find out what if they know of any games that they want to do, and yeah, I'll show you my loadout later on and give you results of the event. The Nerf War that you've already seen the clip post-war, and this is about a week afterwards. The reason this upload wasn't last week is because the Nerf War happened and I had no time to put together this video. So I'm going to go through what happened, the things I learned, the things that went well, and the things that didn't go so well. Then I'm going to go over my loadout, tell you about plans for the future. So what exactly happened? We had about 8 people from my class show up, and we had a bunch of spare blasters. Most people brought their own, and we had obstacles set up in the field, and plenty of darts. Everything went well with darts and stuff. And we played, what was it? We had like a capture the flag, which wasn't the best, because we'll get into why it wasn't the best later on. Then we had several rounds of modified HVZ that I've kind of come up with. Then we had a teams of 2 battle, and that had its own issue. And then we had a free-for-all, and that went real well. And then we spent 20 minutes picking up darts. So what we did is we had about 4 tent structures that you all saw, then some cover pieces, and then the trailer in the middle. And the issue with that is they were too far apart. We needed to bring them in closer, because the main thing with capture the flag, it was just, I know that the point of capture the flag is run with the thing, but this is Nerf, and the field was just way too big for that game. So I need to next time constrict it down into a more complex but compact area. I think that'll be a lot more fun next time. Another thing we had issues with in the teams at 2 was weapon balancing, which we had everyone else there had pretty reasonable 8 to 18 round capacity, so it wasn't like somebody had a crazy overcapacity of something. Then we had one person with a minigun with like 40-50 rounds on it that could just spray them off in full auto, and that wasn't exactly best, especially in teams of 2. He ended up running around for 5 minutes after I died because I was on his team, and he ended up running around for another 5 minutes just having people chasing him because he ran out of darts. But and then the good things that happened was, again, the free-for-all. The free-for-all went very well. We had a lot of fun doing that. Some interesting things happened. And the HVZ, the only thing I've changed about that is adding some sort of mission to it rather than whoever's the last human surviving wins. So what I used in this is a very poorly painted Roto Fury, and if you have any tips on removing acrylic paint from plastic, please contact me. Please comment it. It's horrible. Like, the color scheme itself isn't bad, it's just chipped everywhere because I didn't put primer on it. Never thought to put primer on it, but anyway, what this is these are, where's the loose one? I think it's this one. Well, anyway, what these are 3D printed shells. And so that Rotofury, which is a Mega Blaster, can now shoot Elite Darts. And because Elite Darts are not nearly as big as Mega Darts, you have a lot more power behind the same power behind a smaller projectile. So it's going to go farther, and this definitely helped. The only issue with it is its 10 round capacity, which really held it back. And it's kind of a slower feed because there's a real tight, just very tight in the shells with the darts, so they really come out hard. But that, and then I had a holster on my belt. I just had a stock hammer shot. Nothing too special about that, just reliable and handy. And then, yeah, probably ranted way too long on this. This video is probably crazy long. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. I'm gonna try to start making more professional content, trying to bring it up, and you'll be seeing that in the next few uploads. Through the cycle, you'll see something I'm pretty happy with. So, thanks.